Okay. AHO is pissing me off. We've done all the prep for the grunts. I mean, I think we should be good for all the grunts. I mean, good. It's, like I said, it's pissing me off because it feels like every single fight, there's something where it's like, if the worst thing possible happens, like 9,000 turns in a row, you could lose this matchup. And it's kind of like there's so much hacks here that it kind of regresses to like early game thinking. Like a good example is like the lantern, the bright powder confused ray lantern. Um, I'm gonna be sending out Executor. I've given up on Harvest. Um, Sutopolis is just not happening. Executor is too good here. Um, but we're gonna be sending out Executor with a pair sim, right? Executor has Harvest, right? So it can recover the pair sim at the end of every single turn, possibly. Um, Executor two shots Lantern with Magical Leaf, and it takes like no damage from any of Lantern's moves, and it has Synthesis to heal itself if it starts going badly. But, and it's so fucking stupid. Um, could Executor technically self hit all the way down? Like Harvest just never procs, and it gets confused. It clicks Confuse Ray twice in a row, and it then just self hits all the way down. Yeah, I guess I fucking guess that could happen. In the same fight, there's an Escav that we're gonna be killing with Talonflame, and I've made a concession to how fucking dumb the fight is, right? Where I like just to avoid random hacks, I'm giving Talonflame Flamethrower instead of Flare Blitz, so it's not taking recoil when it kills Escav. Could it get Iron Head flinched all the way down? Yeah, I guess it could, right? Iron Head like Quick Claw procs every single turn, and it just gets flinched all the way down, and Flame Body never procs, and we never break through and kill it with Flamethrower. Like, yeah, I fucking guess that could happen. And it's like, I don't think that it's fair to say that I'm just like straight up not going to be playing around hacks items because I'm going to be playing around them with like iteration. Like, I'm going into these matchups where it's like, yeah, it's like 1 in 10,000 that this hacks item ends up mattering, or that, yeah, something like that, which I think is totally fine. Like, if you get enough cracks at the apple, I think that's a totally fine approach because trying to knock off all of these items or kill everything with a click claw with priority is just, it's inviting more risk that way. So you are forced into sort of being pragmatic and essentially, like I said, sort of regressing into early game logic where it's like sort of RPS and you're just like, oh, this is my best matchup. So we're just gonna send it and the hacks item's just or the hacks item or the hacks move is just not it's just not gonna matter. Right. Um the other thing that's pissing me off is I have to level in addition to Executor, I'm having to level Blaziken and Togi, which is kind of scaring me. Um, like my protect guys are too important from a move clicking standpoint, and yeah, I don't know. It's um it's worrying me for Tate and Liza's gym. I just want to make sure that I have the right. Like obviously I have Torkoal, right? But that's one guy. The rest of my protect guys are just good Pokemon. So I've tried to shelve our Maldo, for example, and I've done that successfully. But our Maldo's already level 79, right? Blaziken was 73 prior to this, and now it's going up to 81, and it actually does need all of those levels, unfortunately. Um, Anyways, we're not gonna go straight to AHO. I need to get Metagross, it turns out. There's one fight, the Hail fight, I want to bring Metagross. I put a generic Metagross, 15 in every stat, neutral nature into the calc, and it looks good there. So we're gonna go get Metagross, and we're gonna bring it to that fight. Um, Provided it's not total ass, which is from the game corner, so it shouldn't be. Um, and we're gonna do some what's it? Some sort of scavenger hunt type stuff. We're gonna go back and we're gonna get all the items that I didn't take in MHO and Pyre, and then we'll see how many grunts we can take down. There's a lot of like fucking PP stalls and stuff like that. Me trying to like not necessarily Terralock, but like actually do it in a semi-riskless way leads to lots of really fucking boring gameplay because I have to like yeah, like PP stall shit. So Milo is gonna be sitting there with a fucking Lepa berry and clicking recover a lot. That's a lot of my strats for AHO. Um, which I don't really enjoy. But Milotic, as it turns out, is a really good Pokemon, and I'm glad that we caught it. Uh, yeah, it's very important for this stretch to have something akin to that. Um, Anyways, like I said, we're gonna go get the items. We're gonna go get Metagross, and then we'll see what grunts we can do. Okay. Um, what do I have here? Okay. Oh, no, this way. Metagross. Badge 5, I think. I get 5,000. Oh, okay. You get 6,000. Okay. We're gonna go with pick this up beforehand. It's my countryman, Paul Stalteri. Of course, scorer of that famous goal. Lonely. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Yeah, that seems really good. It's less bulky technically than the one I had in the calc. Let me just update the calc. I just want to make sure it still looks fine. Oh yeah, it's still totally fine. This thing is extremely bulky. Okay. Um, all right, and now to go and get everything I need from the hideouts, or from the hideout and from Pyre. And then, um, um, oh, okay, and then we'll do grunts. I just want to double check the doc. So MHO is just, I think we have everything from MHO. If we have the Houndumite, and we should have everything from MHO, and then we just got to go back to higher, whatever this is. Oh, whatever. Yeah, we didn't have the Houndumite. Sorry. And then we go to Pyre, and we do our little Pyre scavenger hunt, and then that's it. We're doing fights. Um, See, this is why I don't like doing this. This is why I leave it to do all at once. This is the most annoying segment of the game, I guess, for me. Like, one sec. Okay, next. I said night. Oh, okay, sounds good, sweet. That's good. That'll be forever. I'll see you. I'll see you later. Um, oh, I guess there's nothing. Okay, I'm gonna pull up the maps. Okay, what's on the summit? Tailwind and rare candy, and that appears to be it. That appears to be everything I missed. I thought there was more, but I guess I'm wrong. All right, fights time then. And from this group, I need just no, I need Wheezing and Corviknight. I need Blastoise and Robats and uh, where is he? The dragon and counter. Oh, oops. Yeah, so I need. I mean, I don't know that we need this, but for safety, I'm giving it this. Um, just for bait order reasons. And then 3 citruses. You don't necessarily expect these citruses to proc. We're going to pre-burn. Pre-burn. One. And let's go over this. Okay, so we kill with Blastoise, Aura Sphere, taking relatively minimal damage, and always baiting. Grapple locked. We go into Crobat, who kills with Brave Bird. Always baits Boof a lot. We go to Corviknight, who is going to clip some combination of Feather Dance, Defog, and Brave Bird, always baiting Kingler. We're going to Hydreigon, who just kills with Draco on the guaranteed liquidation, and because of the citrus, will always be CC from Pangoro. We're going to G-Weezing, then to Corviknight, then to Crobat, then to Conk, then we're going to kill with Mach Punch, and then Conk is just going to Superpower. And if that doesn't work, we're going to do a little pivoting to get Galarian Wheezing in so that it can click Toxic, killing Quetzal. Seems fine to me. Okay. No pre-damage is needed. No. Okay. Let's do it then. Oh wait. Gotta go to Slowport. That's right. Trigger this event. Okay. Now we go and fight Grant 1. Once we beat this, that's a PB. Yeah, we're gonna Mega Evolve and press Aura Sphere. Always kills. Like I said, this is always grab locked, and it can be either Whirlpool or Revenge. It doesn't matter which. Whirlpool, I think, is the worst of the two, but like I said, I don't believe it ever matters. That so his head charge here, and we're going to Feather Dance. And this should be guaranteed Surf. We'll Feather Dance again. Roost. We're gonna Feather Dance a third time. There's some overlap at -4, so that's why we're Feather Dancing a third time. We're gonna Roost up again. Um, Brave Bird. Roost. Brave Bird. Hitting me a lot. Roost. And we're gonna Brave Bird. Okay, and then this is always Kingler. We're going here. Can never defense drop because it's sheer force. We're gonna Draco. And this is always Pangoro for always CC. We're going to Lizzie. And we're going to Corviknight. It's guaranteed Gunk Shot. This is guaranteed CC again. And we're second. Might be that we're actually meant to go to G-Weezing again here. Let me just check. Crobat makes from CC a maximum of 67. 1, 12 minus 6, 7. 45. Oh, it's literal max roll crit exposes you top roll of close combat. I still think that's probably safer. So we're gonna go to Crobat. We don't want to see a crit here. That's fine. Um, and then we're going to conk. Yeah, and Mach Punch always kills. And it's perfectly safe for us to just stay in and superpower. So that's what we're going to do. Focus Band can, of course, proc, but it does. That's fine. Okay, it doesn't. Nice. That's a PB. Doesn't feel like it because that was a kind of very easy fight, but that's a PB. Okay. Slightly harder fight. This is one of the ones where we had to level Eggy, which we have to level Eggy for, and we have to level Blaziken for. There's actually no continuity between teams. So this whole team is going back in the box. Um, and we need Executor and Beedrill and Cortair. Don't need you. Cineroar and Blaziken and Golisopod. Okay, we need to remember to teach Beedrill Brick Break over Poison Jab. I think I've already shown, I mean, I know I've already shown pre-burning a fire type. We're going to be pre-burning Incineroar for this fight. Um, I think it's actually completely fine for me to keep Incin at 79. So that's what we're going to do. Um, everyone else needs the levels, including goalie. Well, I mean, Eggy doesn't need the levels for this fight, but it'll take the levels for later fights. So um, we'll give it the levels. And Blaziken does actually, unfortunately, need the levels as well. Okay. Um, Reburn. One. We have a flyer here. We don't. Okay. Let's before we do anything, let's go get a flyer and teach Beedrill Brick Break. And let's take back the items. Take the items back. Rather, not over Poison Jab, over right now it's over Rock Smash, and it is. Okay. But we'll need Poison Jab back at some point, but now it's fine. Okay. 1. Damage 5, 152. 5, 152. Damage 3. What is it? 8. 8 burn 3. 3 toxic items. Citrus for Galisipod. Give us citrus to Ensign, may as well. Zoom lens to Blaziken. Then outside of that, I don't think we want items. Okay. All right, let's go over it. Ensign clicks knock, Ensign clicks parting shot, Beedrill comes in, Beedrill megas and clicks brick break. This baits Hariyama. We U-turn into Torterra, who baits CC. We go to goalie, we get ejected. Because CC, even though it has sheer force, CC has no positive secondary effects, so goalie will get ejected. We go to Blaziken. Blaziken kills. It baits a Llama Llama Ma. We go to Executor. We kill with Leaf Storm. We're pre-damaged such that we always bait Dragon Pulse. We go back to goalie, get ejected, go to Blaziken, kill with Zoom Lens Overheat, go to Torterra, and kill the eel. Seems good. Let's do it. We have to remember to heal Blaziken before the fight starts. Well, I don't know about any of this. What's in here? Oh, one of these is going to be a fucking electrode, isn't it? Second. Uh, where am I? Well, one of these is a heart scale. It's this one. That's probably an electrode. Okay. All right. I assume it's you. All right. Think we should be good. Let's do it. Okay. We knock off. It's fine. Ensign is very bulky. We're gonna parting shot. Yeah, that's also fine. Go to the B. Mega evolve. We press brick break. Okay. It's always Hari. We're going to U-turn into Torterra. It's fine. We're going to Galisipod. Now, what I didn't mention is if that was a high roll crit, we were going to have to do some more crit dodging. Um, but because it's not a high roll crit, I think we should be on rails now. I think we should be completely safe. We're going to Blaziken, who's going to outspeed and kill with overheat. And this is a Llama Llama Ma. Underspeeds, but out damages. We're going to you. That's fine. We're going to Leaf Storm. It's still fine. And this is always Dragon Pulse. We're going to goalie. Will always be ejected. We're going to Blaziken, who is going to overheat. It's holding the zoom lens. That was part of why I was okay with sending this in, despite the risk of high roll crit putting goalie below half after the citrus, was because there's always the possibility it just fucking leech seeds, right? We just switch it on Dragon Pulse and then it clicks leech seed and we're still completely fine. And it was the safest line I could find regardless. So, anyways, we're going to Torterra, who just absolutely big boys this 1v1. There's nothing that the eel can do. We can just quick synthesis in its phase. And then we'll click Woodhammer. Oh, and we crit. Sure. Um, this next one is one with a bit of just sort of RPS type shit going on. It's not like hard riskless, but it's like it's one of those where it's like if they want it, they fucking got it, I guess. They would have to get so unfucking believably lucky to do anything to me here. Um, so we're just gonna it's more or less like the I would have to be fucking the world's unluckiest boy for anything to actually fucking happen to me here. Um, so from this fight sticking around is Glycopod and Executor. We're bringing out Ampharos, who's staying in its base form for this fight. Um, Talonflame, who's Talonflame is getting the flamethrower TM as a nod to the fact that like there's technically some risk here, and flamethrower helps mitigate it, but might end up being unnecessary. It's just I'm skeptical that it's like a hotly contested TM, and I'm also skeptical that Talonflame's not like a decent enough user of it, right? Like I'm sure that I'm not, well, sure, I'm pretty sure I won't really end up regretting using that. I just want to see how able I am to do this potentially under leveled. Feel like it should be fine, right? Does Togi, is this its only fight as well? I think it might be. Okay, I might have lied about having to level up Togi. I think we can just leave Togi under leveled. I think we'll leave Togi at 79 and just hope that's good enough. Everyone else needs the levels though. Yeah. The reason we leveled Executor up is because I wanted it to two-shot the Lantern with Magical Leap to reduce the amount of potential fiction. Still think it's like astoundingly fictional. Here, let's teach Flamethrower before I forget. Talonflame. It's also one of those where it's just like part of why I say it's sort of like got early game logic is like we're just loading up on citrus berries and just being like, yeah, we have enough fucking health to deal with whatever the fuck this fight is. Because you're getting a citrus. I think literally everyone except Conkeldurr and um, Eggy is getting a citrus, and there's no pre-damage. Goldie is just switching in to get a kill here. Um, and then, like I said, there's the Pearson, you, and the life orb for Conkeldurr. And then we're going to burn. Where is Executor? Burn 6. I think we should be good. Is the next one? The next one is the first one. The next one is the first one with a fucking PP stall. Which, let me tell you, I am not looking forward to. Okay, it's this way. All right, let's run it. Okay, so we're going to start by clicking Fake Out, which is going to activate Weak Armor, which is what we want. We're now going to Talonflame. This is guaranteed Earth Power. Of course, this is now guaranteed Power Gem, and we're going back to Togi. Yep. We're going to Fake Out again, activating Weak Armor once more. It's guaranteed Earth Power, and we're going to Talonflame. It's guaranteed Power Gem. We're going to Conk. And at -2, Conkeldurr now kills with Life Orb Mach Punch. This is always Krobit. And we're going straight to Faros, who is simply going to kill this with Thunderbolt. Okay. And then I believe this should be Sharpedo. Yeah. And we're going to Golisopod. And we're going to have lots of chances at this, right? We're going to click First Impression now. This is holding a focus band, but we're going to click First Impression. It's going to click Dark Pulse. It's not going to eject us. We're going to click Sucker Punch. It's going to click Dark Pulse. We're going to get ejected. It's going to go, we're going to go into Conkeldurr. It's going to click Mach Punch, etc., etc., etc. We're going to have like 1,000 chances at this. Eventually, it fucking just dies. Or it dies immediately. This is Lantern. And we go to Executor. It's the same fucking shit, right? This can really fuck with me. It can click Confuse Ray on the Switch, and then it can click Confuse Ray again, and we can never get our Harvest proc, etc. But it can also just die, and we can get our Harvest proc, and it can be a total fake, pure calc demon, right? Like, anyways, We're going to Talonflame, and we're gonna click Flamethrower. Okay, Quick Law procs. Are we about to witness the no? Right? Like, fucking come on. Of course not. Yeah, it's just I think it was genuinely really just a spot where it's like clearly better for me to play around those hacks items in the way that like rather than trying to like knock them off or embargo them or whatever because my embargo users and my knockoff users weren't well suited to staying in for one turn against those mons. It was better to just try to kill them via I have a good matchup here. We're gonna get lots of chances to just win. Um, so I do think that was just the correct approach. Okay. It's now time for a melodic PP stall. Do I have this in me? Mm, what am I doing? Okay, we're gonna do. There's not another one in the next fight. As long as there isn't one in the next fight. Hey, there's not one for a couple fights now. So we'll do this one. Then we'll do all the ones that don't involve a fucking PP stall. And I think I'm gonna leave Grunt 7 and 8. We're gonna try to get through Grunt 6. I'm gonna leave Grunt 7 and 8 because I have to play those in the most fucking annoying way possible. This section of the game is bothering me, bro. Okay. And we have to drop Thunder Wave on Magnezone, which we're fine with. I'm fine with that now that we're past Pyre Cloister. I am totally okay to drop Thunder Wave on Magnezone. It was really just for Pyre Cloister that I wanted to keep it around. Um, don't need you. We do need you. Oh, there's pre-damage here that I haven't fucking done the math for. I just have it in my notes that the Delisopod's gonna get ejected, and then we're gonna bait the fucking the fable. Oh my god. Oh, I needed conk. Um, so I need B and you, you, and both my friend and my enemy. Milotic. Milotic holding a leopard berry, the most fucking evil thing ever to exist. Kind of. And we're gonna instantly, unfortunately, be dropping Psych Up. No Psych Up tech. We're gonna be dropping it for Smart Strike. Um, I know some people say to keep because Meteor Mash can only fuck with you. Some people say to keep Iron Head. I'm gonna keep Meteor Mash, and then if I need a more consistent damaging option, like I for baiting purposes, I guess we'll lean on Smart Strike. Maybe that's the wrong way to do it. I'm not sure. Here, I'm gonna actually I'm gonna look. Uh, People are saying hammer arm. You want to keep? I'm skeptical that coverage actually matters, but meta grows. You know what? We're gonna drop. We're gonna keep hammer arm. I'm gonna keep meteor mash over iron head. If I end up regretting that, I end up regretting that. Fuck it. I've seen shit like space tag, hammer arm can be good. Um, Realistically, I think we're gonna be totally fine against this wall rain, irrespective, because we're gonna have shockwave. So, and it's gonna have no fucking damaging moves. Yeah, we'll be fine. I'm seeing ghosts, man. But yeah, I'm gonna keep meteor mash. Obviously, it can fuck with your bait order um, occasionally, but I think like we just have to take into account where that can happen and and I'm gonna take Meteor Mash. I think we'll learn Hammer Arm. People are saying potential space tag value with Hammer Arm. So I think that after we clear Hideout, it's like pretty minimal on tax items until SFC, which is after space tag, at which point maybe we can give meta a flex slot. So we'll go Hammer Arm for the time being. At least I think that's what people were saying. Maybe I'm misinterpreting it. Like I said, I'm mostly fucking flying blind here. No, we're not gonna learn Iron Head. We're gonna use Meteor Mash. And I just gotta refuse to see ghosts here and be like, this Walrein is not gonna somehow 1v1 my my Magnezone after it's run out of moves. Just because it has Ice Body. So either 6, and then I think, yeah, what is it? It's 28. Okay. What an insane guy, actually. Um, so it always shows a kill with Meteor Mash. So we can just give it I think the better play is to give it a citrus and then just go meteor mash into bullet punch. I think, yeah, yeah. Go citrus here. What does it say? Let's just. I mean, if we're seeing ghosts, we might as well just run citruses there and there. That gives us more health to deal with all the bullshit. And Aleppo, or my friend Melodic. Um, ah, so Calder takes 1/16 off of hail. Or no, it takes 2/16 off of hail, so 283 divided by 16 is 17. 34 plus 216 is 250. 250 for conk. Damage 250. And goalie is taking an earthquake. Where's my Garrison? Earthquake from you. Which means 115 plus 23. 115. It's 138. I'll give you a citrus too. Which slot are you? 3. And I said 138 and 38. Here and 8. Okay. I mean, I think so. I think this should all be good. Oh. That'll reteach poison jab. Do I have a flyer? Of course I don't. Okay. Who do we not have pre-damage? Dude, we don't. Um, I have to say the flex slot on Beedrill is like an underrated part of why it's so good. Not friend guard. Um, Pause it. Uh, Magazine. Like I said, I think this should be fine. Just going to be arduous and annoying. Oh, where the fuck is... Hmm. The fuck is this shit, man? Well, we can't get ambushed. What's this? Hey, Master Ball. Okay. Um, what? That's an electrode, right? Oh my god. I have to, guess I have to fight the electrode? Okay. This has to be it, right? Wait. I mean, oh, please tell me I have it on me. Oh, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. I'm seeing ghosts. Okay, it takes me right to the exit. That's nice. Good to know. Um, we're gonna get the fucking shockwave TM. It almost certainly doesn't matter at all. Almost certainly would just beat the fight without it. But as I'm a scaredy cat, we're gonna do this. We're gonna drop Thunderwave. Sadly. Okay. No. This one. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. No. Here. Here. What the fuck? Yeah. All right. Triple double check. And, okay. Let's run it. Yeah. We're going to poison jab for the kill. It's always sand slash, and we're going to U-turn into Magnezone. Triple axel is the worst of the two moves that we could have seen, but I don't think it really matters. This is always going to be EQ. We're going to goalie. And we're going to get ejected. And Conk is pre-damaged such that it will always bait exactly after it Mach Punches this for the kill. It will always bait exactly Moonblast from Clefable. Clefable can never start setting up because it always sees a kill. And we're going directly to Beedrill. Crit's fine. Doesn't matter. Spatak drop is fine, obviously. Doesn't matter. We're going to kill with Poison Jab. And then we are going to switch into Metagross. It just takes nothing from this. And the thing is Ice Cube doesn't see its own ice phase. So it's going to start Aqua Jetting me to the best of my knowledge. Yeah, it's just going to start Aqua Jetting me. A little confused as to why it head smashed there. I thought it should only be able to Aqua Jet, but irrespective. Um, we're going into Milo. And Milo is going to, okay, I need the thing. How many scalds does this have? It has 10, right? 10 scalds. I need a notepad. Scald, Blizzard, because this has 18 moves. It just used one. We have 20 recovers. It has 18 moves. We have 20 recovers. Um, we don't need to recover every single turn. I'm just going to click Icy Wind. Drop this thing's speed. That makes it safer for Magnezone in the 1v1. Okay, one Blizzard. I'm going to recover. Two Blizzards. Um, Icy Wind again. Fuck it. Save our PP. Three Blizzards. Recover. Four Blizzards. Five Blizzards. Um, cover. Six Blizzards. Seven Blizzards. Hasn't clicked substitute once. Can it? Why wouldn't it be able to against my melodic? This should be the last Blizzard. Yeah, last Blizzard. So now it should be clicking Scalds. There. Two Scalds. Three Scalds. Four Scalds. Five Scalds. Yeah. 6 scalds. 7 scalds. 8 scalds. 9 scalds. This should be the last scald. Okay. I'm gonna stay in for one more turn and just fucking confirm that. Scald has 15 PP. I have Scald on my learn set. Has 15 PP. Okay. 11 Scalds. Well, we can still fully stall this out of PP. Finally made a sub. Okay, well, it can't sub anymore. 3 Scalds left. Here, well, let's surf here. 12 Scalds. Let's surf again. 13 Scalds. 14 Scalds. That should be 15. And then I'll stay in for one more turn, as with before. Okay, there we go. Should be out now, I believe. Still safe to stay in one more turn. Okay, there we go. It is out. Go here. Okay, and as long as we can kill this wall rain before um you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna metal sound this. Because then after I break the sub, it will always kill, I believe. Shockwave, that is yeah, it can't sub here, and then now Shockwave will always kill. -1 citrus. Whatever. Okay. Crit didn't matter. Um I might call it. That was a 9,000-year fight. And it made me hate this game. I need a second to recover from the fucking horseshit that was. I'm gonna go fucking take a walk as a result. Jesus Christ, what a fucking stupid fight.